Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Weight Loss Wednesday, and let's talk about week 8 and 9. Welcome to Midlife Mama. I'm Tiffany, and on this channel, I hope you will find hope, inspiration, encouragement, and practical tips on mommyhood and self-care after 40. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, joining the YouTube family, and coming along for the ride. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for being here, for rocking and rolling with the channel. And welcome back. In today's video, you know what it is. It's Weight Loss Wednesday. So it is an update on Weight Watchers and week 8, and also some intel on the DASH diet, which I have also been following for about 4 weeks now. I also want to give you guys an update on some changes that are coming with this particular series, and give you some tips on staying motivated when the scale is not moving and all of that. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is a quick change for this particular series and why I'm actually making that change. So if you noticed last week, if you have been following this weight loss series regularly, if you noticed last week there was no update, and that is because the weight loss updates were starting to get a little bit repetitive for a weekly update. So I want to make sure that whenever I'm on camera, that I'm giving you guys something of value to take with you after you finish watching the video. So I don't want to film just for the sake of filming, but I want to make sure that I provide you guys with some quality things to watch. So last week I didn't have a whole lot of new information to give you, so I didn't want to just get on here and sort of ramble for a couple minutes and then tell you bye. So I decided to give the Weight Loss Wednesday a miss last week and combine these 2 weeks together to give me more time so I could pull together some more valuable information to share with you guys. So that is one reason why I am making that switch. The other reason is because I know that many of you came to this channel through my Pregnant at 45 series, and you have been following this journey with me and what it's like for me parenting a toddler or a young child in my 40s. So I want to give you guys more of that content as well, and switching the Weight Loss Wednesday updates to bi-weekly will give me the opportunity to start to provide you more of that content as well. So bear with me while I pull this all together. So just so you know, Weight Loss Wednesday will be moving to a bi-weekly basis instead of a weekly basis, and I think that's going to work better for all of us. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is I want to give you the basics of this DASH diet that I've been following. And the DASH diet, the acronym DASH, is basically the dietary approach to stopping hypertension. And I have chronic hypertension. I had a recent hospital stay, and the doctors at the hospital provided me with this diet. So I have been following this diet for the last 4 weeks in conjunction with the Weight Watchers program. And I have been combining the two. But what I want to do is sort of give you the basics of what the DASH diet is. And the DASH diet is basically a diet that's high in fiber and potassium, low in sodium, added sugars, and saturated fats. So it calls for plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables. It also calls for whole grains such as whole wheat pasta or brown rice. It calls for lean meats, poultry, and fish, and you want to make sure that the poultry does not have any skin attached to it. The DASH diet also calls for you to avoid cured meats, high fat cuts of meat. It also calls for you to avoid foods that are highly processed or pre-made, because those foods tend to be higher in sodium and higher in sugar and higher in fat. So basically, in a nutshell, the DASH diet wants you to eat whole foods. If you're familiar with the Whole30 program, they're very similar. On this particular diet, you want to limit your sodium intake to 1,500 milligrams or less. So you also can consume low-fat dairy products such as skim milk and low-fat yogurt. And basically, the structure of a plate on the DASH diet would be 1/2 fruits and vegetables, 1/4 whole grain, and 1/4 protein. That is the structure of a DASH diet plate. So I've been following that, and the way I have been marrying the two is to follow that structure, and the structure of the plate that I have that I'm eating, I just count the points on that plate. And that's how I have been marrying both the DASH diet and Weight Watchers. I have eliminated bacon, I have eliminated sausage, I have eliminated red meats, and I have eliminated most things that are pre-made or processed. There are some things that I still consume, and I will get into that later on in a what I eat in a day video that is coming. I really have made some drastic reductions in the way that I eat. You all know what I do for a living. I work in pastry, so I do take in some sugar that most of you probably wouldn't take in a day, but I have drastically reduced that as well. So it has been going well. The two diets work really well together, and I have been seeing some results from it. So, and you'll hear a little bit more about those results when I get into how much weight I have lost to that portion of the video. The DASH diet also calls for exercise. It wants you to get at least 30 minutes of exercise at least 3 days a week. And that is it for the DASH diet. Those are the basics, the ins and outs. I'm going to leave the DASH diet basics in the description below. So if you missed any of this video or I talked just a little bit too fast, you can check out the description box and get all of that information again. Also, if you follow me on midlifemama.com, I'll put a blog post up about the DASH diet, so you can go to the blog and check out all of the ins and outs of the DASH diet there. I may also post a food list, I'm not sure, but if I do, just make sure you're following me on midlifemama.com. Okay? So next, I want to give you guys just a couple of tips to stay motivated when the scale is not moving. The first thing that I want to tell you guys about that is that the scale is only one gauge of how well your weight loss journey is going. And sometimes the scale does not give you a full picture of how well you're doing on your weight loss journey. So I want you to stay motivated when the scale is not moving by looking at other areas of your life where your weight loss is showing some results. So check the energy you have, check your energy levels, because when you start to lose weight, your energy levels go up. So you want to check how much energy you have. Are you able to get through your day a little better, and are you not feeling so tired at the end of your day? You also want to check if you're able to push a little harder during your workouts if you're working out. So check your workouts as well. The other area I want you to look at is the way your clothes are fitting, because sometimes, especially if you're working out in weight training, you can lose inches and you won't see those results on the scale as much. So check the way your clothes are fitting, because you may very well be losing inches. And the last thing I want to tell you guys to do is to take pictures. Take pictures all the way throughout your journey, so you can watch your transformation with your own eyes through pictures as you go. Maybe take a picture at every 10 or 15 pounds lost. Sometimes even 5 pounds lost makes a difference, but pick an interval that works for you and start to take pictures at each one of those milestones so that you can watch your transformation in pictures. And that should help you stay motivated. Those are all the tips that I want to give you, but they're really helpful if the scale is not moving. Just remember that the scale is just one barometer of how well your weight loss journey is going. What the scale does for me though is that it keeps me accountable. It keeps me from going too far off track. And it does give me just a little bit of a gauge on how well the program is going and how well my weight loss is going. But I have also been paying attention to my energy levels. I've also been paying attention to the way my clothes fit. And I've also been paying attention to how well my workouts are going. So definitely do all three of those things. And even if you don't see results on the scale, you should be seeing results in other areas. So keep up the good work, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, and don't stress out too much over the numbers on the scale. Let's get into this whole weight loss thing and how much weight I have lost thus far. For week 8, there was no weight loss. I didn't lose any weight for week 8, and I was expecting that because prior to week 8, I did have a 6-pound weight loss and I had a 4-pound weight loss, and I was pretty sure that a lot of that was water weight and that it had a lot to do with the health scare that I had and the new medication that I was taking. So I felt like my weight loss was going to be affected for those couple of weeks, and I expected it to normalize and taper off, and it did exactly that. So there was no weight loss for week 8. But for week 9, there was a 2-pound weight loss. So I am sitting at 23 pounds lost in total for 9 weeks on Weight Watchers and 4 weeks on the DASH diet. And yes, that's where we are right now. So before I get out of here though, I just have one more thing to share with you guys, and then I will be out of your hair for a couple of days. So I have added a new thing to the channel, and it's called Friday Live. I had my first Friday Live last Friday, and if you joined me in that first live stream, thank you so much. Y'all made it so easy for me and I loved it. So I'm going to be adding a live stream for every week, every Friday at noon. There is a quick change though. For this Friday, I will be traveling at noon. So I'll be traveling to LA. I'm going to Los Angeles for my 30-year high school reunion. So I will be traveling on Friday, so I will not be available at noon. But once I get to my destination, I will be going live so that I can sit and chat with you guys. And I don't want to miss out on Friday Live in the second week. So I will definitely be live streaming on Friday. It just will be a little bit later than we expected it to, but it's definitely happening. I hope you guys will join me for Friday Live so we can talk about it. I'll let you guys know what the subject is ahead of time so you guys can pull your thoughts together and all of that. So yes, thank you guys for keeping up with me on this weight loss journey. If you are on a weight loss journey yourself, give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how your weight loss journey is going. I really love for you guys to tell me how your weight loss journeys are going so that we can keep each other motivated. I do believe that we are better together, and I think if we motivate and encourage each other, we can all reach our goals together. So let me know how your weight loss journey is going in the comments section below. Tell me what program you're on, how well it's going, what your ups and downs are, what your challenges are. And if you let me know what some of your challenges are, maybe I can do another, maybe we can address those challenges in the next Weight Loss Wednesday update. So yeah, leave all that stuff in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the description box below. I'm gonna leave some links as well. You can try out Weight Watchers for free for 30 days. There's a link there. I'm also gonna leave a link to some of the meal boxes that I like to use. You guys have seen me, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post pictures of HelloFresh, one of my favorites. I also like Blue Apron, so I'll be leaving some links to those as well. You can find the links to midlifemama.com. And in the meantime, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if this is your first visit and you haven't done that already. Turn on notifications. Catch up with me on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. And I will see you all in the next update. And I will see you all on Friday Live. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.